Most men are lost in life just for one simple reason. They're waiting for direction instead of building it. And honestly, I was the same because what I did was I had no idea what I wanted to do in life. And I always kept thinking to myself, what can I do? What I was doing, I will tell you typically how my day was. Basically, what my day would be was like I would just literally get up in the morning, go to work. And then when I'm at work, I would be bored sometimes and I just keep scrolling on throughout the phone. And sometimes after work, if I felt motivated or something, I would go to gym. If I didn't feel motivated or anything, I would literally end up staying and go back home, cook some food to eat. And to be honest, I wasn't even eating healthy back then. Then over time, what I learned was that I wasn't building anything. I was literally wasting my time. So what I wanted to do is that one day it just came to me how I could change my life around. And that's when I decided that I should be something that I was born for, and I shouldn't just settle for less that I everybody says, you know. Oh, usually, I'll be very honest with you. I came back from like a very middle class family, and whenever you dream big, they would literally tell you that. You know, like, oh, these goals are not realistic. Like, come back to the real life or focus on real things. And I always wanted support from my family, but to be honest, the only person that would support me during back then was my sister. She would always say, "Yeah, just do your stuff and everything." So I could understand where my parents were coming from. But then over time, I realized that the reason why I was lacking success is because I had no direction. To be honest, I had no idea where to go. And I always kept telling myself, eventually I'll start tomorrow. I'll start tomorrow. But that tomorrow never came. And just like you always hear on your phone, your Instagram reels, or anything, that tomorrow never freaking comes. And that's a fact. And when a man has no direction, basically everything around him becomes pointless. And to be honest, work became pointless. Working out became pointless. Sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie, going back home alone, I really felt pointless in life. And even discipline becomes so hard to maintain. And to be fair, I wasn't even trying to be disciplined. That's how fucked up I was. But here's what I learned, that direction doesn't just come. Direction needs to be built just as discipline. So, step one, what you can do is choose your thing. Pick a niche. It could be anything. It could be your fitness industry that you really like. It could be your business, or it could also be the art that you like, or it could be one thing like a football for fun. You hang out with your friends, right? It could also be that. The point of this is stick to some certain skill for 90 days. This is what you need to do. Stick to a certain skill. Just one thing though. So step one is you need to choose one thing. Choose one certain skill set, how you can build yourself. Number two, remember, commit to that skill for 90 days. Minimum 90 days. Commit to that skills for at least 90 days. Because usually what happens is a lot of people quit. A lot of people give up within like 30 days or like 40 days. You know, they feel like, oh, they see no progress or something. But progress only comes over time. So what's in your mind, make sure in your mind you're looking for something that long term, not just a short term goal. So you need to make sure you're looking for a long term goal, and then you're really okay with it and you got to get comfortable with it, but you have to commit for at least 90 days. That's very important. Step three is building evidence. What I mean by building evidence is that when you do something consistently, you build self trust. And when you build self trust, you're going to build confidence. So remember that in mind, that whenever you're doing something consistently and you're disciplined at it and you're improving every day, you see progress, you're going to build self trust. And once you build self trust, what you're going to happen is you're going to slowly going to trust yourself, right? Once you improve in that, then once you have that self trust completely good, then you're going to be confident within yourself. So you need to make sure you're very confident of what you're doing. For me, gym was my starting point. To be fair, it did not solve anything in my life. To be fair, it didn't change a shit what I was doing in my life. But I learned one thing. It made me something. Because number one, I gained self trust over time. Number two, I gained confidence, and that confidence built me who I am today. So there was some starting point. You just need to start and stay consistent all the time. Another good thing is that, to be fair, I never felt lost after that. Before, I used to be miserable, like I just mentioned earlier in the video. I used to doom scroll, just play around, have fun, and not take anything serious. But that's how things changed. I was just doing my normal formalities, what I needed to do as a son or as a husband or as a like a brother. That's it. I was just providing for my family. I was just working and doing the most basic things I could. I was just like, it's okay, just a day-to-day living. But that's not how things work in life, bro. You need to wake the fuck up before things get messier in life and before it's too late, to be fair. So, overall, my point of this video was that if you feel lost in life, just pick one direction, stay committed to it, at least give 90 days, and then that will give you results over time. Of course, you wouldn't know where you're going, but I'm for sure you're going to find your direction if you keep doing it. If you be consistent at it, eventually you're going to find out where you're going to go and what you're going to do in life. And also, it's going to build confidence and discipline with that, because momentum creates clarity. That's it for today. Peace. Catch you guys in the next video.